Okay, so last night, Kick Vic was at it again, making a mountain out of a molehill, namely an incident where Vic Mignogna, quote unquote, exposed himself during a live stream. What happened was during a live stream on another YouTube channel that Vic was doing, three other women. Vic's camera fell on fell off his computer and it landed to where his boxers were on his junk, which were covered by his boxers, I might want to point out. But how does that count as indecent exposure? Answer: it doesn't. Oh, sure, Kick Vickers will complain about that, but why don't we call them out for one decent indecent exposure they did a couple of years ago? Does Animat doing a video in the nude, in a post in the fucking nude, ringing bells a couple of years ago, and he got rightfully blasted by his former boss, that fellow in the coat. Oh, that led to him losing his job at Coat and Friends. For Neverworld, you should be ashamed for clickbaiting, you piece of dimwit. It's shit. Two totally different things. And sure, I've at least exposed my top in a couple of my New York sports rants videos where I've ripped my shirt or over incompetence with the New York Mets in grievance, but it was always exposing my top, never my junk. Can a man not be comfortable in his own skin anymore? Hi, Evie. And this is going on in the middle of Vic's Supreme Court lawsuit. I mean, state Supreme Court, that is. Thank God he's not taken it to the U.S. Supreme Court yet, especially when you consider how corrupt the U.S. Supreme Court is, at least at the moment. You people in Kickvick are nothing but fanatics hell bent on making his life a living hell. Now I know Vic doesn't condone condemnation of the other side, but my point is this: you gaslight, someone is going to be there to put the fire out. If I have to take it upon myself to be the one to put it out, so be it. Amen, Evie. Amen to that. These kind of folk don't deserve to have their positions here on YouTube. And I mean, keep in mind, I only just recently got 400 subs. Hit the 400 mark when it came to subs. And my channel is strictly potpourri. I can do anything that I want here. I'm not tied down to one specific genre. But that said, a mere gaff. Amen to that, Evie. CBR making that hit piece, you're going to suffer the same fate as Vice News. This was an unnecessary hit piece. It's making a mountain out of a molehill. And it blew things way out of proportion. It was a minor tech flub. Vic didn't have the camera set properly. It fell off his computer, and it fell near his junk. That's all that happened. No more and no less. That's all that happened. But of course, we know Kick Vic will not accept this, what I am saying, as fact. Heck, I mean, just look at Mars Girl and how many times I try to call her out for a polygraph test, and she either responds by slamming me on TikTok, calling me an over obsessive fanboy, or just someone who's a bitter jerk. Newsflash, Mars Girl, I may be a big fanboy, but I've at least known when to space out my fanaticism. You, on the other hand, are excessive in your fanaticism in condemning and slandering Vic. Why is it you think that on occasions I've come on here and demanded that you and I meet at a con and you submit yourself and are willing to submit to a polygraph test, a lie detector test, and if caught in just one lie, whether it be a question of an opinion, even though those are easy, though opinion questions are easy for a polygraph test to trip, where even if the line spikes, it only implicates you could be lying. But I want something more concrete out of that test. Because you can't accept the fact when your narrative is challenged, Kalen. You really can't. Evie, get rid of the bot. Thank you. I mean, when you think about it, Mars Girl, if you ever show up at a con, you're not going to get a lot of people to show up at your panels, at least outside the state of California, at your table for autographs. Why? Because people know you for what you are. You're no different than God of War Ragnarok Odin, someone who's built herself up on a throne of deceptions. Even when what you say is truthful, your motives are always false. You're a compulsive liar. What you did to Vic in 2019, this was never about making the community better. This wasn't about or Vic. It was about you and you alone, boasting your pushing your own ego and agenda. You think you didn't have a choice? There's always a choice. You made that decision. You ruined the community for get personal gain. This has to stop, Kalen. You can choose to be better. And you know how you can choose to be better? By coming clean. Take the test and admit you're a damn liar. I stand with Vic now, then, and forever. For Neverworld, you're also I also condemn you for gaslighting. You know better than that, you slurred jerk. Amen to that too, Evie. Because seriously, Mars girl, you want to end up like Odin in the end of the game, where essentially Atreus seals his soul up in a Jotnar marble, and then Sindri smashes it as revenge for what he did to Brock because he'll never get his brother back. So Odin doesn't have, with Odin's soul destroyed, he can't find the afterlife either. Leave a comment, smash the like, and sub to my channel. Mets2128 signing out. I think this will be my 1000th video. Maybe it won't be. Maybe it will. Goodbye. Share the video, and good night. Bang.